Generic intro, and that was the intro. Welcome to podcast number 5, where we will be talking about whatever it is that comes on our mind, but mainly the new banner that comes out in about an hour and 5 minutes. This podcast will not be out before it comes out, because otherwise, I mean, I can make it come out before it comes out, but it would have to be like 30 minutes long.
I mean, it's okay because the thing is still going to be ongoing for like the next month, right?
Oh, that's right. This one's a month long. It's so weird that they're doing that now. I like it. I like that they're doing
I don't mind. Yeah, exactly. Because then you get the chance to, like, get the character you want.
Mm-hmm. Like, you get, like... And I'm sure some people are like, oh, I don't like that because blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, because this time... This way, you get the original ×2 banner anyway. You just get the bonus of knowing, oh, if I don't get one that I want, I can just go in on that one. And that's what I may do. Like I said, I'm going to summon on this on my alt account. I'm going to go 750 in, or if I can get 1,000, I'll do 1,000. But I might summon on my main account, but I'll wait till the Senna one. Because, have you seen the fillers on this banner?
I have all of them, yes.
The only good one is Tsukishima.
I have all of them besides Asane, and it hurts.
Well, I mean, the rest of them are good links, right? The rest of them are pretty good links.
But I already used them as links.
I forget you already have them. Like, the one that I really saw on there that I was like, oh, I really want is Suzumabachi. It's like the first time I see Suzumabachi in forever. She's been missing from everything. So it'd be kind of nice to have to get her, but like I don't know. It's not. It's not.
I wouldn't mind another Tsukishima. 5 out of 5 it.
Oh, you would have 5 out of 5? That's really good.
Oh yeah. No.
Well, his special is really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's just I guess when you 10 a different character, you don't really want to play.
You don't want to... Oh, who do you have 10 Gin?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, no matter how good Tsukishima's special might be, it's like, again,
but Gin's his isn't full screen, is it? I thought it's just forward.
I mean, it's forward. You have to kind of position yourself weird, but for the most part, it does hit, like, everything in front of him. Yeah.
See, that's part of the reason I kind of want to wait for the Senna banner, because it's going to have Senna, which is the one person that I want from this banner. If I was going to summon in it, it's like, okay, I'd get Senna, because I like her strong attacks, and she would make a great link for Toshiro. But it's either her, and I don't have Gin, and I've wanted Dangai since he first came out, and I haven't had, yeah. So like, that would be the ideal banner for me, and I might.
I guess I wouldn't go too crazy right now.
Too crazy on
this the banner that's gonna come out in an hour.
And you know, it's weird. A lot of people feel the same way. They're like, "Oh, cool, the new movie characters," but a lot of people are like, "I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this." And I could see that. Memories of Nobody. The characters. I mean, they kind of just made an Ichigo because they had to have a third, but it's really just Ganryu and Senna. Yeah. And like,
I mean, they could have put some of the other, band clan members from
the movie. But then it would have been like,
Ichigo was the main character. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, but are you gonna put him in all the movie ones? Like, I get it if you put him in Hellverse. That makes sense. But,
my God, he's gonna look amazing. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. Like, it's like a must. You have to put him in, and you know what the 3 characters from Hellverse is going to be.
Oh yeah.
It's obvious.
And from Fade into Black.
That one. Okay, that one's gonna.
It's gonna be Rukia and the two twins,
others, right? Yeah.
Well, they were twins, right?
I don't remember.
I think they said I know they're brother and sister, but I think they were supposed to be twins.
I'm not sure. Like, I legitimately don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. The Fade to Black, and the what's the other one called?
Oh my God, people! I'm calling it right now. Dark Rukia is gonna have a scythe, and she's gonna be Nad. Okay.
Oh yeah, you know she's gonna be. I like.
Yeah, I mean, she has a scythe in the thing in the movie, but her nad is going to be so crazy.
Here's what I'm
so
thinking.
Fast.
Here's what I'm thinking she's gonna have. Okay, I'm thinking Strong Attack 3 is gonna be full screen Strong Attack, and I'm thinking Strong Attack 2 is gonna be a vortex style like Yoroichi's, except hers is gonna be weakening, and she's probably gonna have weakening on everything, which would be pretty cool.
I just know she's gonna be insanely fast.
Actually, that's the only movie character that I'm excited about is Dark Rukia. I don't like, a lot of people are like Hell vs Ichigo. I'm just like, yeah, but you know, whatever. I don't really care. It's Hell vs Ichigo. I mean, it's Dark Rukia and Kusaka. I'm excited for the Diamond Dust Rebellion movie.
Oh yeah.
One, that title is amazing. I've always loved the title Diamond Dust Rebellion. They have really good titles for the Bleach movies. Yeah. Memories of Nobody, Diamond Dust Rebellion, Fade to Black, and Hell. Is it Hellverse?
It's Hellverse, yeah.
That's what. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm excited because it's gonna be Kusaka. It's gonna be probably a Jedi Toshiro, and then the third one's gonna be weird because you would think it'd be the other two Orankars, you know? Mm-hmm. But then that would be 4. Which wouldn't be bad, but it'd be weird.
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do.
That's gonna be a weird one. Mm-hmm. But how long? I mean, they're extending the life of the game, which is good. Like, you get the mid-month characters, and then, you know, the movie characters. We're probably not going to get another manga characters until early next year, maybe even January, you know? And then the movie characters are probably going to be like in March. Like, they're going to spread them out probably that much.
I do like that they're kind of slowing down the, what is that thing called? You know, like how new characters would come out and they would kind of be like the new meta. They would like break the game and it would just be OPer and OPer and OPer. I like that they're slowing that down at least a little bit by extending the gacha. Also, they're giving people what they want, where like if you don't pull like the character you want, you can go back and try again, you know?
Yeah, you're right, but at the same time, you're like, you can go back and try again for 1 month. After that, there's no telling when they're going to be available again.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than, like, you know, that one gacha comes out and then, like, it's here for a few days and then boom, it's gone. And so is the character.
That's true, but, like, I know some people that are like, oh, I'm Toshiro. I wanted Toshiro. They tried for Toshiro all month long and they couldn't get him, and now...
Oh, my goodness.
No idea when he's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm terrified for when Kisuke comes out, because it's like, I have to get Kisuke. And so...
Just think positive.
Think positive. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I'm going to be hoarding orbs until then on my main account. And I hope they don't come out with crazy stuff on Christmas that'll make me want to summon, because that would be bad. Because when it comes to Christmas characters, on my main accounts, I have all of them except for Holly Bell. And so if they come out again, they're like, oh, it's just one new character because last year we had 2 new characters, so this time it's just 1. Then I'm probably gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. I won't try too hard on this because it's just 1 character or 2 characters that I don't have. But if they add 3 characters, then I'm gonna be like, dang it, I'm about to have 8 more Sajins, and that's gonna suck.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hate dupes. I hate.
I'm not a big fan. Oh man, that Sajin is just...
There's so many.
Oh well. Let's think positive though. We gotta think positive.
Yeah.
Positive.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think?
So...
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, so Sienna's the one you're going for.
Senna?
Senna, yeah, my bad. Senna.
Okay, yeah, yeah. If I summon on my main account, it's gonna be on the Senna banner. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if I do it, I may not even do it. You know, if I pull her. If you have
Toshiro though, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But I mean, see, here's the thing. I don't strive to be like, oh, super good at the game or whatever. I don't care. You know.
I'm just telling you though. Like, you can do what you want. You know. I just feel like, I don't know.
It's not a boosted link, is it? Is it a boosted link?
No, it's not. Not for her.
Okay.
For her, it's a 12% recharge, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love recharge. But sometimes, like, in the past, I wish I had that little voice telling me, but you have this character. Why are you summoning and spending, like, all these orbs for this one? You know, when they're so similar. That's why I always tell people, like, but, you know, you have this.
You gotta summon. I don't know. What do you think? Because it seemed like for the last couple... Well, For the last couple of days, for those couple of months, the mid-month characters have been double chance. And like now it's the movie characters where they're double chance. Do you think they're going to start doing mid-month double chance from now on? Because I know the other times have been seasonal, but maybe they waited and then are like, you know what? We're going to start with the seasonal because it's going to be like Halloween, double chance, obviously, because it's going to be the mid-month of double chance. And then we're going to transition into movie characters. We're going to make them double chance. And then we're going to go to Christmas characters for the mid-month, and that's going to be double chance. And maybe then from then on, it's just going to be double chance, which would be pretty cool. I would not mind that.
My problem with double chance, quote unquote, is that it's not really double chance. Because it's 3 of the new characters, and then there's 5 fillers, 6 fillers? So yeah. Honestly, you probably have a better chance of pulling one of them if you wait for the end of the month. Well, you know, like a month from now, they'll come out on a 3% banner, but at least it'll be 3 of them. You know, Senna, Ganryu, and Ichigo.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, sometimes, like, the math is weird on it. Because, yeah, it's 6%, but there's 9 more, and that is weird. But at some point, like... the percent, because it's not a percent of the characters, percent of the it's really weird. The math is weird because like there's been times when I'll pull like 3 in one multi for double chance, you know, and even like I would not be able to do that. I wouldn't I don't know that I've ever summoned 2 in and I know it's possible, people have done it, but I don't think I've summoned 2 in a single chance banner. And I don't know. I feel like the math is weird on that. Like the double chance, I think your chances of getting characters are still best in double chance to a point.
Oh, I mean, not the movie characters. Your chances of getting a 5-star character are higher, yes, but not the movie characters. Because if you think about it, it's a 6% chance. To pull a 5-star, but the pool of 5 stars is 9 characters.
Yeah, and I get that. But I try to think like back in the first step ups when it was like 15%. You know, you can split that between each character, and you'd have a 1% chance of getting the character. But then you did a multi, and you probably end up with that character. It's just I don't know. The math is weird, and I get what you're saying, but I just don't know if. And, like, that should be how it works. But I don't know. It's a little weird in my head. Maybe because it's 12 a.m. and I'm tired. But so you're most excited for Ganryu, right?
Yeah, I think he's the hidden gem in this banner.
You're like the only person I know who's excited for Ganryu.
Okay, because I think he has 50% bruiser.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He has a 20 normal attack damage. And he has long reach. Okay. He has the second highest attack in the game as of now.
Okay, go ahead. I have a comment on that.
Okay, and he's speed with Soul Reaper Killer. What does that tell you, Martin?
Speed with Soul Reaper Killer?
Yeah, what does that tell you? He has Paralyze on his second strong attack and his third one.
Oh, and he has Debilitator. Problem is, they don't hit very many times. You just hit like twice.
It's fine.
Is it?
Okay, I told you all of those things. What does that tell you?
It tells me that he's a heavy-hitting blue character, but only on
Blue character with Soul Reaper, Killer, people.
Okay.
Okay, what Red
I know what
Soul
you're saying. I
Reaper
know I was
has
just messing with you.
everyone been struggling with.
I'm just messing with you. I know it's you want him to be a Toshiro killer. Here's the problem. He's a Nad character. That's the problem. But Nad characters, unfortunately, the PvP's meta is moving toward SP. It used to be Nad, and I guess sometimes it still works. Like I say that, but I have a full Kenny team. My team is all Nad, and I know that makes you want to cry, but you must resist. I don't know. I feel like before he will get the chance to hit Toshiro will just freeze him.
See, that's why we have Spirit Course.
Yeah, I guess we can have Spirit Course. I guess that could help. Get a Spirit Core.
Okay, like what I'm picturing in my head right now is a gold Chappie, a regular Chappie, and a Spirit Core, and Mashiro, Nell, Blue Kenny as his links.
Blue Kenny. Okay.
Would that not be the perfect Toshiro counter?
I'd say the perfect Toshiro counter is something with a captain killer.
Yeah, but he's Soul Reaper and captain, so it doesn't even matter.
That's true. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. I mean, he does have that debilitator, but I don't think that's gonna... Go ahead. Sorry.
I said I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there, you know. The Yoruichi Paralyze is pretty OP in PvP.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. Alright, let's see here. Let's look at Yoruichi here. Okay. 5%. Okay, that's 45.
The probability is 5%?
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at her boost thing. Because I was trying to see which one had a higher bruiser, but Ganryu has a higher bruiser. So their attacks are very similar though. Except Yoruichi's attack speed is way faster, and she's got debilitator, stun on everything except her Nad. So I don't know. I think Yoruichi's still better than Ganryu. Part of it is because she is dressed as a bat, and that's pretty cool.
Okay.
And
her personality, of course.
Listen. Bat costumes are cool.
Does she have... What's her bruiser?
Bruiser is at 40. But she's got that boosted Nad soul trait. So that's I guess you can call it 45 and have it be the same. So she is 4 points lower than he is, and her internal Nad boost is 5% less. So.
See, but he doesn't have an affiliation.
Oh, really? I thought he's still a Soul Reaper.
Nope. It would make sense that he would be a Soul Reaper since technically he was a Soul Reaper in the movie, but he has no affiliation.
That's weird. That is weird. That's weird because they're like, okay, we're going to give this guy Ganryu, who was a Soul Reaper, we're just going to give him, not a Soul Reaper affiliation. But let's take, like, the Zanpakuto and give them Soul Reaper affiliations. And I get why they did it, but, I feel like Ganryu falls under Soul Reaper way more than the Zanpakuto do.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Zanpakuto and Soul Reapers are one, technically.
Yeah, like, I know why they did it, but it's like...
Yeah,
but he is a Soul Reaper.
He should have been a Soul Reaper. If anything, Senna should have not have an affiliation, because we don't know what she is.
Oh, yeah, and she wasn't a Soul Reaper, right? She has a Zanpakuto somehow, but...
It was someone else's Zanpakuto, though. That got lost, 100 years ago or something like that.
That's a pretty... I'd be upset if I lost that Zanpakuto. That's cool.
Well, I can't remember. Something happened, and it it swallowed up the Soul Reaper and that Zanpakuto.
Num.
Yeah, 100 years ago, it was some kind of I don't know, event in the Soul Society, but yeah. And now Sienna has it. She was basically a collection of lost souls.
Yeah, lost memories. The powers weren't hers, and her appearance wasn't hers either, right? It was somebody else.
I don't know about her appearance.
Yeah, honestly. I think they said her appearance was this other human, and I think Senna I don't even think Senna was her name. I think they went to her grave
No,
afterwards.
it wasn't. Yeah. It was so sad.
Yeah, that
Guys,
was
if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. I liked it a lot.
My favorite movie was probably Diamond Dust Rebellion. Well, let me think. Hold on. Yeah, Diamond Dust Rebellion.
I haven't seen all of it.
I
think I fell asleep during half of it.
During that.
Yeah.
How dare you? It was good. I liked it.
I was sleepy.
It's also the second time. I guess the second time you ever see Ikkaku use his Bankai. And I was gonna say the second time you see him use it in canon, but it's not canon. It's a movie, right? Movies aren't canon.
Yeah. I mean, but there's a reason he doesn't want to use his Bankai because he's part of like the Kenny squad.
Yeah, and he says that he's like, all right, I'm gonna do something, but you guys have to keep this our little secret. And then he does it in front of like Rangiku and then Hitsugaya as well and other people, and then they instantly forget because that's how anime works.
Yep.
I'm pretty upset you didn't like. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I said his Bankai is pretty cool.
It is really cool, and I'm pretty upset we didn't get to see it after that one fight. It's like it's a cool. It's like you turn into a. It's just a giant blade-looking dragon spirited thing. It looks really cool, and and like you only saw it once, and the time you saw it, it broke. Like Ikkaku has a Bankai, but he's probably one of the weakest characters in the show because I don't remember.
Not.
Go ahead. Sorry.
He's not.
Listen, here's why I think that. Is because, do you remember...
If anything, Rukia is.
Rukia is?
Yeah.
Here's what
At least in the beginning.
Well, here's what I think Ikkaku... Here's why I think Ikkaku is, okay? You remember when they went to fight... when they went to the world of the living, and the first time he used his Bankai, it was because the Grimjow's, like, Fracciones showed up and invaded, and they were going to fight them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, okay, we gotta lift the seal, and then the seal locks in like 80% of our power or whatever. We're only using a fifth of our power, and then when you break the seal, it unleashes the other 80, and then they beat everybody. Ikkaku finished his fight in a draw and broke his Zanpakuto before they broke the seal. No, before they broke the seal. But here's the thing, the seal never applied to him. Because it was lieutenants and captains. He never had it. So he fought a Fraction to a draw where basically he broke, his Bankai. And that's it. It's like that's it. Like he was as
Fractions can
strong
still
as
be
that.
strong.
Huh?
Fractions can still be strong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't he later on become like a lieutenant?
Yeah, oh, you don't know. Okay, spoiler. If you haven't read the manga, spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
But Yachiru was actually Kenny's Zanpakuto.
I know, yeah. I know that much.
And so when he realizes this and eventually uses his Bankai and everything, you just never see Yachiru again. She's never there again. Because he just realizes it, so it's, it's his sword now.
Makes sense.
So because he's missing a lieutenant, Ikkaku then gets promoted to lieutenant, and I guess Yumichika goes to third seat because he said he was fifth seat, but only because he hated the way the number 4 looked. So I don't know how that worked out, but that's a pretty funny reasoning, I think. He's like, I'm in fifth seat just because I hate the way number 4 looks like. But yeah, you should really read it. It's good.
Yeah, it's more of like a time thing, and I forget.
Yeah, it will
like
take
when
a
I
lot
do
of time.
have free time.
So, because I know you watched the videos of the manga, right? Where they basically put the songs in them and everything.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Pernidas fight, the giant hand versus Mayuri?
No.
Oh, that's a good fight. That is a really good fight. That's a fight that's like, it's not the only Mayuri fight. I feel like it's the Mayuri fight where he moves the most. Usually he's just kind of like, cut, okay, now my poison and my brain will do the rest of the work.
Dude, but that's so badass of him.
It is, and I agree. I love the Mayuri fights. I love the Mayuri, because you're right. It's like, his brain wins.
It's just
his brain
so
wins.
sadistic, like...
Oh man, it's so good. But here's the thing. He does that in this one too. But because the enemy he's fighting is so, I guess, resourceful, he has to constantly be on the move. Like, he cannot touch the floor, basically.
Yeah.
It's really, it's really
Don't
good.
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
I'll watch it after this.
But that is, oh man, it's such a good fight. And, like, it makes you really want a Mayuri and really want another Nemu.
Oh, yeah. I need a good Nemu. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the my Nemu, especially your special. But
I wonder why.
It's adorable.
All right, adorable is not the word I would use.
Like
but, okay.
a badass, like mechanical, hard-hitting Nemu.
Oh, then you need to watch that fight because that fight. Just watch the fight.
Embodies all of that, all of my dreams.
It. Just trust me, you'll like it. It's a good fight.
Okay. Did you like my Nemus on your stream?
Where you showed up, you just basically used Nemu special over and over.
My Nemu didn't have anything on her.
Oh really? I didn't even check.
Yeah. No accessory, no like.
That's funny. So you literally just used her to use the special.
Yeah, and then die.
It's pretty funny. I need to do that.
I've been wanting to do that.
I need to do that with one of your streams and show up as White Day Grimjow.
Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, Panda got Captain Seaweed, I think, once, and oh no, Captain Seaweed and then Pesce. Yeah.
Oh, I just recently got him because I realized I never had him.
What, Pesce or Captain Seaweed?
No, Pesce.
Oh, oof. I would have saved my medals.
No, but I mean 50 orbs is 50 orbs though.
Yeah, but like I would have gotten
but
more
medals...
Acons, more Moes. I would have saved up for a Tesla? Tesla, is that his name?
Tessai?
Tessai.
Yeah.
Tesla is a car. Yes, I know.
Yes. I'm glad you... It was nice to see you just realize that Tesla's a car. Okay.
No, like, I'm like, isn't Tesla a car? But I remember it's TESS, and then I or L, but Tessai.
Yeah.
Tessai, because he's a Nadlink. I'm sorry, not a Nadlink. Green strong attack damage link.
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually one of the few in the game.
You're right. There isn't a lot of...
Yeah, and my full bring HEO is 10-10-10, so I need him.
I legitimately miss when Metal Exchange characters were viable characters. I miss that. I like to be able to be like, oh hey, I worked for several weeks, because before the max you can get was 100. And so you're like 100 medals, unless you were like extremely good, then yeah, you can get like 400. If you were like number 1, you can get 400. I think number 1 now gets like 1,000 or something. But yeah. But back in the day, it was like if you were captain class, you got 100. And so you'd have to work for 8 weeks and hope that at the time that you hit your 800, something good was there, and they were usable. Like Tessai was usable. Toshiro, not so much. It was okay, but not so much. But Tessai was usable. Karin was usable. Let me see who else was there. I'll just look at the last list. But yeah, there were a few. Zangetsu wasn't usable. I don't think it was cool to have him, but he was like one of the first ones. He wasn't really usable. Wow, there's so many characters. And sorry, I'm clicking way through. Dondochaka. He was around when 6 stars came out, I think. I think Nell and Dondochaka came out at the same time. Pesce was one of the first ones.
They weren't really usable to me.
No, Pesce wasn't usable. Karin was usable, though. Karin was usable. Up until the stats got better. And then, this was before 6 stars came around. Their stats got better, and then they weren't usable anymore. But for a while they were, and those were the days. Don Kanochi was never usable. But I don't know. What do you think?
He had a very funny strong attack, though.
He did, yeah. I did like his strong attack. What do you think of the new Frenzy Yoruichi?
Ah, Faye.
All right.
Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I've been waiting for... Because I always had that problem where, like, I wanted a second Frenzy Byakuya, but I was just like, oh, the stats are going to be bad, you know. He's going to be a 5-star, but it's whatever. I want him. I don't
You're
care.
right, because you wouldn't be able to put 2 6-stars in him.
No, of course not. So it's going to be, like, 8% recharge and
No,
something like that.
Oh, you talking about Yoruichi?
No, Frenzy. Frenzy Byakuya 5-star.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but whatever. I was like, it's worth it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But now that she comes out and she's heart, and I have a Gin.
Oh, I have an L. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
That's pretty good.
Because, like, she might be the first that I actually 200. Just because I like Yoruichi. Yoruichi's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, her great personality. But but yeah, I like Yoruichi. The one thing that's like, I wonder why they gave her that stance. And is that like to compensate for like, hey, we're gonna give you the stance because there's not gonna be a lightning cat Yoruichi. So we're gonna.
What do you mean this stance?
Like the way that her image is, the PNG, basically the picture of Yoruichi.
Damn well know why they made it.
I know why they did that, but I'm hoping they're not like. I'm hoping that they're not like, okay, we're gonna do this because there's not gonna be a lightning cat Yoruichi. Because they would have very similar stance. At least from what I would think is they would have very similar stance. I don't know. But you're right. They if they were smart, they'd be like, okay, we give a character you'd have to summon that stance because then people would be like, I must summon.
But it's Yoruichi.
It's Yoruichi. I'm so... Yeah. I never expected a Frenzy Yoruichi. I expected a Frenzy Kisuke. I did expect that because I thought, oh, they could just
well, I mean, we have Frenzy Toshiros and Byakuya, so why not?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess I expected a more common character. Is that a right word to say? Like, Mayuri was common. I feel like they stopped making him. But Byakuya is super common.
But Mayuri has a Frenzy character.
I know. But, like, at the time that he came out, there was just a bunch of Mayuris. And... like, who else? To what?
I wanted Tag Team Mayuri, but I never got him.
I have him. I still haven't... I don't remember if I 150'd him. I remember there was a time where I just 150'd everything because I could, you know? Mm-hmm. Because I ran out of stuff. But I don't know.
Lucky you. How many hogs did you have?
How many what?
Hogs. You know, Hogyokus.
Oh, Hogyokus. Way more than I have now. I am struggling with Hogyokus now.
Yeah, I have like 12.
Oh, look, you have like 9 more than I have. I do not have that much, yeah. Like
I went from 70 to 12.
How in the world did you get 70?
Extreme co-op farming.
Dang.
You know, you kind of don't sleep properly. And you wake up, every 2-ish hours or so, and yeah.
All right. Beautiful. I guess 70 Hogyokus must be worth it. I don't have that
books.
Kind of... in the book?
The books, the editing brushes,
people,
extreme co-op.
Somebody got 5 editing brushes in one run.
I've seen people get 6, and I'm just like, you slept with a developer, didn't you? No, you did.
Wow, okay.
Give me their number. I have a friend who would be interested.
Who'd what?
I have a friend who would be interested in that type of transaction. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I do. I hope he listens to this.
He's going to listen to it and yell at me.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, Nin. Oops.
I was just about to say, it's not like we just straight up said the name and then you just go ahead and straight up say the name.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's what I was gonna look for.
What?
The seaweed. I was like looking at the Brave Souls picture because I couldn't remember. I was gonna look something up and then I couldn't remember what it was, and I finally.
He has fire duration.
Fire
If that's what
duration.
you're looking.
No, I was trying
yeah.
to see if he had affiliation. He has none.
Oh, he's a cookie.
He's a cookie with a zanpakuto, though.
Oh my god, that special creeps me out.
Wakame, 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 wakame.
Yeah, and it's just like the creepy dance they do while staring into your soul. I'm just like, oh my god.
That's exactly how I would describe it. They stare into your soul.
Yeah, I'm just like, huh? What am I watching?
So I skipped the story, so I don't know what's up. Why does he have Byakuya links? Or Byakuya for his abilities to level him up?
Oh, because that's basically a character Byakuya made and draws. Like, he came up with that character.
I did see him draw it. Yeah, I did see him draw it. But, like, in the story, did it come to life? Or what's the story on that?
You know what? I don't know. Like, I know when they go to the beach, he makes, like, a giant seaweed sculpture. Yeah.
Oh,
well, it's a sand, but yeah.
Yeah, I love that because it's the first time you actually get to see... Because Rukia's a terrible artist.
That moment was so funny, yes.
Oh my god, because you like throughout the entire series, you get like, oh look, make fun of Rukia because she's a terrible artist, and everybody always makes fun of her. And then they go to the beach and you're like, oh, her serious brother, who isn't even related by blood, he's like, look at my masterpiece. It's like even worse, but she's like in love with it.
I remember that scene so well, where like they were arguing over the watermelon fight or something like that, and then it just pans over to Byakuya, and he's like making his seaweed sand sculpture. And he's like, don't mind them, Rukia, continue. And Rukia just looks at him like, yes, big brother. And then she just starts...
It's so...
like, it's cringy and cute at the same time.
I wouldn't be calling cringy. I thought it was great. It's like, yes, this is
a
like...
a little cringy, but cute too.
It's like one of the strongest Soul Reapers ever, and he's like, his art is magnificent. Quote unquote magnificent. By the way, right now, I'm grinding the Aizen raid as much as I can until it's gone for like another 30 minutes. Because I was gonna crap, my phone ran out of battery.
Why do you need Aizens?
Do what?
Why do you need Aizens?
I don't need Aizens. I'm the Aizen Frenzy raid.
Oh, droplets? Oh, wait, Frenzy raid. Right.
Yeah, because I liked his link, but it looks like my phone like just died. Like as I was saying that sentence, I was like, "Why is it blue?" Oh, it's dead. Its battery died.
See, you should really stream like frenzy runs, because then it gives like your subs a chance to like get in on that.
Oh, I used to always, and I still every now and then I'll always start with a frenzy run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if it's a new one, if it's one that none of us like, if like the Yoroichi one, I'm definitely gonna start with the Yoroichi one, and we're gonna do a lot of those because Yoroichi. I like it. I like the cat. I like the it's a cat inside of the crystals.
Yeah.
Like Ukiura has a 4, and then Aizen has the glasses. She has a cat.
Personally, I don't like co-oping that as much because I never know if anyone's gonna bring links or not.
Oh,
like I'd rather put my own links on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you still get more if you do a co-op than if you do solo. Don't you?
I have a lot of links.
Huh. I guess I haven't done a solo one in a while, so I really don't know. Excuse me.
I can't remember specifically. You do get a lot more if like everyone else has links, like at least 3 people.
Yeah, you get like a lot more.
Yeah, a lot.
But here's what I also like though. If you host it, like the bonus one is either 5 large ones. I can't remember. Is it like 30 of one or 60 of another? Like the actual bonus on.
It's a lot.
Yeah, like the bonus is good. It's the only time except for like book bonuses and like I think you can get editing brushes from bonuses too, I think. But yeah, like,
not for frenzy.
The what?
Not for frenzy runs.
No, not for frenzy runs, but I'm talking about like I was gonna say it's the only time bonuses pay off, but I guess that's not true. Bonuses pay off a lot more.
It depends on what you're doing. Like if you're a host and you get the host bonus, like if you're doing a raid, you can get an extra raid character. It'll just pop on.
That's if you need the raid character.
If you're doing a fusion trial, If you're doing a fusion trial, you might get a book or you always guaranteed a powder with the bonus thing.
Yeah.
And then with Frenzy, it's going to be the jewels.
You know what I wish they did? I wish they would do, for bonus, for the regular raids. See, because I just got 30 small ones. I wish they would do bonus 5 droplets. Because the amount of times I've gone in and you're like, hey, look, at a co-op run, we only got 6 droplets. I'm like, come on. And sometimes you get like 14, you know? Like, sometimes you get a good amount and sometimes you just like...
Yeah, but they do it based on, like, what you're doing.
What do you mean what you're doing?
You know, like, if there was a droplet-specific co-op run, then I would get that, you know? But you're doing the co-op run for, like, the raid character, so...
Well, yeah, but at the same time, sometimes the bonus you get is, like, a heart, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice instead of the heart, they did
the droplets, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because at this point, that's all I do it for. Like, I have so many... I'm not kidding you. I had like 24 Noitora today. Raid Noitora. And I had to get rid of 8 of them to make room. Well, to max out a character. I have so many. It's so bad.
I'm, like, dying for fodder. I still have 22 5-stars I can...
Are you serious?
6-star. Yeah.
I have fodder for days.
No,
there's times that I sell it for money because I have too much.
No, I need it. Transfer it over here, please.
I wish I could. I totally would. It'd be like, I'll give you that. You give me Hogaku's.
Ugh, but they're 5-stars. I don't even want a 5-star because they're just so bad. It's, Academy like Momo and what's his name? The other Academy guy with blonde hair. I forgot his name.
Izuru?
Izuru, yes.
Dude, that guy.
It's Hachigen. Oh my god.
Here's another spoiler for the manga. That Izuru had the biggest plot armor in the entire series.
Plot armor? What do you mean?
Have you ever heard the term plot armor?
No.
Okay. Plot armor is something that a lot of anime does, where a character should have died, or like should be dead, or should not be overpowered, or whatever. Like, say there's a villain that completely destroys like somebody that's really strong, and then they go up against the main character, and then you're like, oh, they could easily do this, this, and this, and kill off the main character, but for whatever reason they don't, and the main character wins anyway.
Oh,
that's plot armor. And like,
I
or
just
like,
call that RNG.
Yeah, or like if they get hit with something and they should have died and they just don't, plot armor. And like, Bleach doesn't do that often. That's something I actually do like. Like, usually if something happens, like they do it with some things, you know. Sometimes Ichigo has that plot armor, but Izuru had the biggest case of that I have ever seen in the manga. When the invading army first showed up, they shot a giant hole through like. It took up like 30% of his chest, I think. It's crazy. And then, like, several chapters later, he's standing and like he's holding a sword, and it looks really cool. But it's just like, you should not be able to move. You should be dead. Let me see if I can look him up.
You have to remember, he's a soul reaper, though. Like, he's not a human.
Yes, but trust me, when you see this, you're gonna be like, what in the world?
Yeah, but in, like, the Bleach world, it's kind of like, you know how Ichigo got a hole through his chest, too? Like, a fairly big one.
This is bigger than that.
Really? You said 30%.
I'll show you. I will show you. Can I transfer stuff through Skype? Here, let me do it through Discord just because it's faster.
Okay.
But Izuru, and so did kinda Rose, but not really, because he technically died, but not really. Let me see here. I don't know. Like it's plot armor is the kind of thing that you're like, why would you do this? But at the same time, thank you because you didn't kill off a good character. You know.
I wish Ulquiorra had plot armor. Why are you laughing?
It's just because it's like,
I felt physical pain when he died. Okay.
You felt physical pain?
Yes. My heart was hurting.
See, and that's like the reverse of plot armor because Ukiyo is a good Stark is my favorite example because when Stark was like my favorite Espada, right? And he should not have died from just like stabbed to the back, you know? He's just like, okay, he gets stabbed to the back, Espada number 1, and he dies. And then I just sent you the picture. This happens to Izuru, and he just walks it off.
Yeah. I think that's more of, it's just based on the author, really, like how he wants to do things.
Yeah. Do you know what that's called? Plot armor.
Yeah, he shouldn't have lived.
He shouldn't have. You saw that, right? He should not have lived. And his part afterwards was pretty cool because he took down a pretty major guy. Not by himself.
He looks like such a badass, though.
It was really cool. It was really cool because this is what happened to him originally. Let me see here. Save image as. I'll save it to here so I can find it.
Why does he look so skinny in the anime or the manga?
Why does he look so what?
He looks so skinny.
Skinny? It's because half of his body is gone.
No, but like his arms too. Like I don't remember him being that skinny.
He does look a little different in the manga afterwards.
Did that happen another time?
This right here? No, this is what initially happened. Like you're looking at the one I just sent, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what initially happened when the invading army showed up. He's like, stop right there, and they're like, no, shot. And then like several chapters later, like in the last 4 big boss fights, I guess you would call it, he shows up. It was against the Shunsui and Nanao versus like this big, like this boss level guy. And they technically defeat him, but then he just like gets back up and he's like, no, you know, I'm a god, I can't die or whatever. And then his head just falls down.
He actually says that.
What?
He actually says that.
Well, because he says he's like divine or something. And so he's like, I can't be defeated by you or whatever. And then
really? And
then his head falls down and you're like, what? And then it's like Izuru's like, yeah, no you're not. You're dead by me or whatever, something like that. I don't know. But
oh, okay.
Izuru, and it's cool because I think the guy who shot him was that same guy. I think it was that same guy, but I can't remember. Like I think the one who put the hole in him is the same guy he ended up taking down like at the very end, but I don't remember. You should read it. I'm glad you don't mind super like spoilers because that was one of them.
No, like see, I'm very lazy to actually read. So I like I would always love history because I felt like it was just like my teacher telling a story, you know? Mm-hmm. So I actually like listening to people tell me about like anime or what happens when.
So do you mind?
Then they get to answer questions.
Do you mind if I show you part of the Nemu fight or no? Or the Mayuri?
No, go for it.
You sure?
Am I gonna die though?
Are you gonna die?
That's what I want. Yeah.
It depends on how much you like Nemu.
A lot.
Then maybe. Here, let me
show it to me.
Save a couple. I'm sorry. I'll try because it'll take me a little longer to edit the video, but I will try to put these images as I'm showing them in the podcast because I have that kind of power. I can do that. So I'll try to do.
Because he's Batman.
Because I'm what?
Because you're Batman.
You can't prove this?
I'm not Batman. I literally almost choked when I heard that.
I try to put at least one funny thing in my videos from time to time.
Well, it worked. That one time.
that one time. Okay, I see how it is.
No, I'm kidding.
I see how it is. But let's see here. Yeah, so Mayuri basically ends up fighting a hand, which sounds weird and is. And then...
Does the hand talk?
At first, no. But as Mayuri is talking to it, it starts like speaking first like a caveman, then like a kid, then like after like at the very end, it's huge, and it's like super intelligent.
Sweet baby Jesus.
And it learns everything, and like it learns speech and everything, and hold on, why is this who knows? It learns speech, and yeah, eventually it outsmarts Mayuri or something like that. It's like super OP. It's like the right hand of the Soul King, I think. And eventually Nemu's like, all right, I've done the calculations. You can't win against him, but I can. And so she goes full blown Nemu, and she does like Yoruichi's Strong Attack 3, like Red Yoruichi's Strong Attack 3.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been given to her because it's basically what that is.
Good lord.
It's a freaking awesome fight.
I didn't hear a word you said.
You didn't hear a word I said?
I'm just staring at him.
You're staring at
Nemu. I want to watch this fight.
It's really good. It's
I need to watch this fight. I mean, the hand looks cool, but that's not what I'm looking at.
What are you looking at? Oh,
nothing.
Are you looking at Nemu's personalities?
Well, I mean, they're kind of hard to see from this angle, but I can see,
What? No, what? I don't know. What do you call
her
that?
Fighting stance. Her fighting stance.
Her fighting. Okay.
Yes, it's very professional.
It's a great fight. You should see it. I'm not going to spoil anything else because
her brain looks amazing.
Her brain looks amazing.
Yes. She has a great mind.
I really hope you remember those exact words when you're watching and reading this. I really do. In fact, there's a certain scene here. I'm not gonna put what I'm about to post on the picture I'm about to show her on my on the Discord, because I'm not Discord, on the podcast, because YouTube will probably be like, nope, you can't do that. But let me see if I can find what I'm trying to say. Because if that's how you react to that, let me see how you react to this. Assuming I can find it.
Why do you have images like this?
I just looked it up on Google.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, no. The one of them I did have. The one where the first one I sent you, I did have, because when I made the top 10 most anticipated manga characters, she was one of the ones on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so that one I did have because I was trying to find colored pictures of all of them. And I couldn't find all of them, but I did find most of them, which I was surprised. I was surprised there were a lot of pictures with color on them.
So just to clarify, the picture you're going to show me right now, you're not going to put in the video because it's YouTube won't allow it?
It probably won't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating.
Okay, hit me with it.
The what?
Let's see. Hit me with it.
Hey,
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. I hope, because it's a picture from the manga, so I hope there's no words in it, because then it might spoil some plot.
I think you spoiled a lot already, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I didn't spoil everything, because trust me, I could spoil everything if you want.
Not everything.
Not everything? Okay, then I will. It's probably good that I stopped then, though. Because, anything else will oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Okay, yeah. This picture I'm about to show you, I cannot post in, because, believe me, I probably will be like, YouTube will be like, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that, silly Martin.
Shame on you.
Shame on... What do you mean, shame on me?
Is this that thing? What is that called? It starts with an H.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it?
Hellverse?
No. Hentai.
Oh. No, this is an actual part. This is an actual scene. An actual part of the book. This is a part of the book. It happens. And I can explain it, but you don't want me to spoil it, so probably shouldn't.
I don't mind, but...
All right, should we end the podcast there? Since the banner is going to come out soon?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for listening to this very weird Nemu-filled podcast.
FYI, guys, I made it seem more bad than it is on purpose. Like, it's not actually that bad.
It's not.
Yeah,
like,
you don't see anything weird or...
Yeah, it's not anything weird. We should probably clarify before we end it, right? Yeah, you don't see anything weird. It's just kind of like YouTube would probably be like, okay, even though you're not showing anything, you probably can't put it up there, but... Like I'm pretty sure
they would allow it.
Like I'm sure they would allow it. I'm sure they would allow it, but they might be like, "Oh, you can leave it up, but it won't be monetized." You know.
I was kind of planning to like over dramatize it and just be like, "Oh my god, what is this?" But I didn't want to wake everyone up, so yeah.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Oh well. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Is there anything else you want to
add? Yoroichi personality, guys. Get that friends.
Yoroichi personality and Nemu mind.
Oh yes.
Or Nemu brain, I guess.
Nemu's very mind.
All right.
Done.
We'll end with that. Thank you guys for listening /watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.